I think it might be more.
No, we're not entirely sure. I can admit that. Garrick would say I'm chaotic evil. Period.
But I say I'm calling the hardest bullshit on lawful neutral.
Yeah,
Devin's
I'm
closer
with
to
Garrick.
Lawful Neutral than I fucking am. I know that.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Yeah, I would say so.
110%.
Xander is I don't know. I feel like Xander's Lawful Neutral, but that's because like if in D&D he'd probably be a goat in D&D. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really have like a placement, but like if they did, it'd be Lawful Neutral.
like straight up like bah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Like
that's
a
it.
goat.
That's the one. Yeah,
Like
you'd
not
be
the goat,
you'd be
a goat.
A goat, not the goat.
Good Kraken.
Yes.
Dude, I literally can't like that fucking
I hate it
disables
here.
every time,
I
dog.
fucking hate it here.
What's cracking, everybody? Welcome to episode fucking what is it? Fucking 16 of the Shipwreck.
There you go. He did it
show.
right
I
this
did it right.
time. Woo!
Bam, babies. Let's go. I am one of your hosts, Arnell Pearson, alongside our queen of bitchin'. Long time no see. Welcome to another episode of Shipwreck Show. Jenesy, Gabrielle, how are you doing, boo boo?
I'm wonderful. How are you, baby?
There we go. Zeta reminded me.
No extra.
I'm doing okay. Jenesy. I'm doing all right. Today's been a long day at work. I'm feeling good. I got my first paycheck. I was telling you guys about that earlier. I'm feeling hype. I'm gonna buy a lot of ice cream. I'm just gonna buy a lot of ice cream to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling
Money well
right now.
spent.
Because I have a weakness for the like the drumsticks. Like they're called drumsticks. You know what I'm talking about? They have the chocolate, it's a
yes.
waffle cone, chocolate, and the peanuts all over them, right? I know Xander hates peanut.
Look,
but it's
the whole thing.
And then the chocolate at the bottom of the cone, right?
But say the chocolate at the bottom of the cone.
It's the
That's the
best.
shit.
The best.
We're already on food.
Oh, motherfucker. That is the best part of those goddamn ice cream cones. And I'll tell
Dude,
you,
it really is.
I'll buy 50 right now, hoes. You know what I'm saying?
I actually saw something
It's
on
like one of those Costco size boxes.
I think I saw something on Instagram or something where it was like a box of just the bottom of that cone.
No
Like
shit.
the chocolate filled waffle cone.
Oh, they did do that
And-
for a little bit, huh?
That sounds amazing.
And you said you saw it at Costco recently?
I saw it on like Instagram or something like that.
Maybe I need 1,000 of those. That's what I need.
Yeah.
Just 1,000
It's
waffle
a
cone
1,000
bottoms.
drumstick
That way
tips.
you're not
Yeah.
worrying about brain freeze. You're not worrying about them melting or anything like that. You just have the best part.
And it's just instant gratification. It's like getting muffin tops on their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And no peanuts.
I hate you. So
I don't like it. It's like the peanuts and the chocolate on top. That's like part of the experience.
Now here's the
man.
deal.
love
I gotta
that
put
shit.
someone on blast here for a quick second.
no.
Besides Xander not liking peanuts, but Garrick, I've got this weird feeling. I saw you eating something, and the
Oh my
irony of us talking about waffle cones, it looked like you're eating a waffle.
It's a Stroop waffle, but yeah.
Oh my fucking
Oh.
god! I love it. That guy eating this waffle is the vermilion beard, the crimson chin himself, Garrick B. Eaton. How you doing, baby boo? How's that waffle treating you?
I've started buying snacks just for this show. I just like literally just to have a new snack every Thursday. I swear
Yeah.
to God.
Yeah, the snack wreck show. that's what
Yep.
this is now. Yeah, we've been doing
Just
this.
random shit like this, just random snacks.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, of course. That's he's gonna start bringing out like the corn chip thing, the little corns, the corn kernels that are like really crunchy and they hurt your fucking teeth. You know what I'm talking? What are those called?
Oh, no.
Corn nuts? Yeah,
Yeah.
corn
Corn
nuts.
nuts, yeah,
corn
corn
nuts.
nuts.
Corn
Yeah, he's gonna
nuts.
bring out corn nuts. He's got watch him bring out those fucking waffle bottom cones right now. He's like, I had them the whole time.
I
Suckers.
got just a box of them just chilling.
He was like, oh yeah, I did hear about that. That's crazy, dude. He just keeps eating them.
Oh wow, that's
It's like,
nuts,
this is
dude.
amazing. Dude, that would make a dope cereal.
That would make a really good cereal. That would make a really good cereal.
Right?
Okay,
Right?
now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're
Dude.
talking. You know what I'm saying?
Drumsticks, Nestle, whoever is in charge of that shit, get on it.
I'm saying, hey, last week, last Shipwreck episode, we did our official Good Kraken cereal tier list for everyone at home. That you guys can check that out, or at youtube.com/Good Kraken Show. And listen, we got some heat. Some people were pretty upset about our cereal tier list. And a lot of
They
people
can make their own fucking tier list then.
Exactly. Go fuck yourself.
But here's the deal, though. I don't think any of them can deny that the waffle cone bottom is the best potential cereal, right? Because if they made that true, that would be an
100%.
S tier cereal. I feel like we can all agree, right? Like
That shit would slap hard, like super hard.
waffle cone bottom. It's like me on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? It's wild because like it's
Just
wild.
You had
Hold on,
me at
hold on, hold on, hold
Waffle
on.
cone bottom buttoned up on a Saturday
waffle
afternoon.
cone.
All three of you, I just feeling it. Y'all were like, "Hold on, I have thoughts. Hold on, let's refer
have
to
many
Xander.
questions.
What are Xander's thoughts on the waffle cone bottom?"
I'm still stuck on you.
Awesome, yeah. Now you listen. I'm stuck on you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Fair. We'll
Yeah.
talk more after this.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Jenesy, what are your thoughts on the waffle cone bottom?
My question was, you had me at bottom, but lost me at waffle cone. So
dare you.
How does the waffle cone situation come into your relationship with being a bottom? Is my question.
That's a very good question, Garrick. What are your thoughts?
What? I'm just out here picturing you just double waffle cone bottomed up on a Saturday afternoon, dog.
You know, I keep it real out here. You know what I'm saying? I keep
Just
it fucking real out
double
here.
waffle cone bottomed up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, like that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick has like the two birthday hats as like boobies. You know what I'm saying? That's me, but it's my butt cheeks. It's waffle cones
Just
on
waffle
my butt
cones.
cheeks. Yep, that's it. That's what it is. I'm sorry, guys. That other voice who hates peanuts is my little Thai peanut. Ironically enough, it's Xander. How you doing, baby?
What's going on? How's it going?
You know. How have you been since last week, baby boo? I don't talk to you as much as I used to. God damn, you're so busy these days.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've like I said last week, I've been working on commission work. I've been doing a lot of just content creation, really, pushing that out into the ether. People like them reactions. They like the reactions.
It's a thing. It's a thing.
So,
I mean, like even
yeah.
on our end, our reaction videos. I mean, we've had what I think 7 we've done, and 3 of those 7 have been successful as fuck as far as good Kraken content is concerned. Did you guys ever see that fucking guy on Twitter who was like ranting about how reactors on YouTube are like stealing everyone's fucking views or some bullshit like that? And he was like,
How does that make sense?
How does that work?
How does that make sense?
Because apparently, you know, guys like that think that viewership is fucking limited, I guess. Like it's a pot, and people take their handful from their own pot and put it into someone else's, like fucking rice or
mean,
something.
You
listen,
stole my
listen.
audience.
Listen, at the end of the day, if people aren't watching your content, you're making shitty content.
That's really what it comes down to.
That's what it comes down to.
I mean, like, let's be real, you know what I'm saying?
Either that or you're not doing a good enough job of putting your content out there.
Or
And
you're not a
there's
waffle cone bottom, like you know, truly.
Or you're not a waffle cone
hate
bottom.
it. But there's another component of it that's like, some people go to the internet for reaction videos. Like, if he's not putting out reaction videos, they probably weren't going to go to you in the fucking first place, my dude. Like, I go to YouTube for fan edits.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch all
Mine's
the
Let's Plays. I get it.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to be watching so much other content because I'm really just here to see Annie and Jackson from Sweet Magnolias set to Taylor Swift songs for 15 minutes.
Hey, listen, I get it. Mine is Hugh Jackman Wolverine shirtless scenes. That's my flavor for you too. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
compilations.
It's 2.5 minutes of Wolverine running and or or coming out of water while yelling. That's all it is. That's all those are.
Do you really
Specifically Celine Dion music.
Yes, exclusively. Yes. What was that, Jenesy?
Do you really go search that though? Because if you do, I'd love that for you. And if not, stop toying with my heart.
Some listen. I do, and I like to say it's because my mom's in love with him, and I like to pretend that it's for her. It's not. It's one because I have weird caveats about Hugh Jackman, right? Because I have this back and forth dialogue with myself when it comes to Hugh Jackman and Henry Cavill. Do I want to be them or do I want to climb them? You know what I'm saying? That's the crux that I'm in, because Lord have mercy, do I want to look as cut and beautiful and just a gift from the gods the way these two men look at all times. You know what I'm saying? All times. Okay? Hugh Jackman in Logan, where he's supposed to be fucking 50, 60 years old in that movie, was still cut the fuck up, and I was jealous. You know what I'm saying? But Lord have mercy. I would also give my left foot to look like Jason Momoa any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? Any day of the goddamn week.
True
all right?
True.
And unfortunately, my dad's 6'5" fucking genetics just had to splice with my mom's 4'9" fucking genetics, and I got cheated. I got cheated out of potentially being a mountain of a man. Okay, that's my excuse.
Me too, man. Me too. My dad's sperm just had to take control, and I didn't get the right chromosomes, and I can't be a mountain of a man either. So,
I mean, hold on though. Jenesy, if you could be a mountain type of man, who would it be? You know what I'm saying?
That's a really good question, because I'm thinking about it, and I definitely want to climb Henry Cavill. I would also not mind being Henry Cavill.
Okay, that's what I was looking for. I was like, well, hold on. We're getting these conversations.
Then I think about your other example of what's his face, the Music Man, who was also Wolverine, and I'm just not sure.
He is, in fact, the Music Man who was also Wolverine. You're right.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
Phantom of the Opera,
and I was actually thinking of The Greatest Showman.
I fucking knew you were. I knew you were. God damn.
This is the greatest show.
Xander would know. I love you guys.
It was actually
much.
a really good. They had really good songs. And
it was a good
riveting story.
It was a good
really
movie.
good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Time.
Garrick's being real.
Seen it.
Garrick's being real quiet over there. Garrick, what mountain of a man do you want to be?
Oh, Dwayne
And
Johnson.
climb.
I want to be Dwayne
He
Johnson.
wants to be. Yeah, that's fair.
Dwayne
That's
Johnson.
fair.
Dwayne
That's
Johnson.
fair. Yeah.
You know what? If I had to choose a man to be, I would probably want to be Tom Holland. But he's not a mountain of a man. He's
he's a small mountain. We'll call him a small mountain.
I could fuck with being a small mountain. I'm a small
He's a hill.
top.
He's a hill.
Well, I mean, it's the difference between he's got a
Sexy hill.
gymnast body as opposed to a bodybuilder body, right?
He's a hill. Xander's on his A1 game tonight, baby. He really is a hill. You're right. What about you, Xander? What mountain man do you want to be?
Oh man. I mean, this is kind of an easy one. Simu Liu.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, he's sort of in between hill and mountain, right? He's sort of in between the two, but he's
I mean, if he's in between a hill and a mountain, then would that technically make him a valley?
Well, a valley is the depth after the hill, right? I'd say a prairie.
So you see a hill, but he's between. There's a hill, valley, mountain.
What's another hill for valley that is mountainous?
Size-wise.
Mountainous valley.
What about a volcano? Size-wise.
No, volcanoes are. I feel like volcanoes are bigger than mountains.
Looking at Simu Liu because I'm about to fucking erupt.
There you go. Yeah,
but
that's it. That's the one.
Okay.
That's the one right there. Yeah.
I'm trying to think size-wise, but I shouldn't have said that either because that's worse.
Hey, listen, size doesn't matter in this equation.
It sure don't. Oh shit! Wow, I messed that up.
Apparently,
I got to reframe Studios. Oh shit! Oh, wrong button again. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. I fucking got it. Hold on. Let me turn Xander around.
I feel all disoriented.
I'm trying to turn.
I'm not seeing anything. So
there you go. I know. Where you can click the link in our staff chat on Discord if you want to take a look. What I'm doing here is I'm trying to open up our browser here. Let's see here. Let's see.
Another word for a mid-tier mountain.
Yes, exactly.
That's what I'm looking for. I literally tried to look.
You just
tried to Google it. There's officially actually no difference between a hill and a mountain, and there's no word to describe something in between a hill and a mountain because officially there's no difference.
Shut the fuck up. Hold on. Okay, so
I Googled it while we were talking about it.
All right, no. Hold on though here, right? Okay, so we have a hill has an elevated rounded point of land, or is an elevated rounded point of land that is lower and smaller than a mountain. A knob is a small hill. A knoll is even smaller than a knob.
So
okay.
In this
those are all smaller than hills. They're not. It's not larger than a hill, but smaller than a mountain.
Right.
So we're saying Tom Holland is a knob, then.
That's what I'm saying, and then Simuli is the hill.
I think that's a fair assumption. That's a fair assumption. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Like, that's the title. That's the title of today's episode. Tom Holland is a knob.
Mountains are sometimes called mounts. Are we going to dub Simulu as a mount?
A mount?
That is the verb. That is the verb of what I am currently about to do.
You're like, no. That's what I want to do with Simulu. That's not Simulu. Right.
Oh my god.
Okay, hold on. So small mountain or low mountain. Foothill. It's a foothill compared to a hill. What is that? What do you call something that is smaller than a mountain but bigger than a hill? Small mountain sounds better than low mountain to me. Okay, hold on. Let's see replies here. A specific geological formation bridging the gap between ordinary hills and full-fledged mountains. Foothill.
Oh, a foothill.
Piedmont.
Oh,
a Piedmont.
Like the park.
Okay. So maybe Simulu's a Piedmont. We'd say that we could maybe agree on that. You know what I'm saying? Like Xander is a Piedmont. I'd say.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Jenesy made the hater noise. Did you guys hear that? She was like,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Well, if you're still listening after that.
Still wasn't as bad as me. I'm so sorry, Xander.
Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I love that, Xander. Man. I'm sorry. Also, Xander, you gotta flip your standby screen backwards for me if you can, baby. If you want it to make sense. it's coming. Just give him a second. He's either out there. There you go. He flipped it around.
He didn't turn it back. He didn't turn it off. He just flipped it. Like,
I was gonna say he's either making a sandwich. He's either making a sandwich or he's self-loathing right now. That's what he's doing, and so that's what. And him flipping.
Could also be
it would be the lather.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I'm
so sorry, Xander.
No, it's okay, Jenesy. It's all right. If you want to give Xander a hater noise, that's totally fine to me. We just hope that you guys at home are not giving us hater noises yourselves, because this is the Shipwreck Show, where once a week, every week, four of the Brethren Core gather together to discuss anything and everything the Seven Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/GoodKrakenShow, where you can submit questions and topics. You can get exclusive post-show content, and you have early access to episodes before they go live on podcast and video services. If you're one of our Twitch subscribers, you can also head on over to our Discord server, where you also have access to right into the show in the Shipwreck Submissions channel to be a part of the show as well. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/GoodKrakenShow, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in our bio in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. Xander, We have. We have some captain's orders, my friend. Our schedule is going back to normal again, starting next week. This week is our last week of having the most wild video game month in a very long time. February has been bonkers for video game releases between Sifu, between Horizon Forbidden West, between Elden Ring, between Dying Light 2. There's just tons of stuff that have come out this month, and we needed to make sure.
My fantasy critic team is doing well.
Listen, I don't want to talk about it. I was looking at it. I was like, God, fuck Garrick. Like, this is the two big bangers he got right off the bang, going into early of this year. And so we'll see how the rest of the year goes for Garrick, because Devin's got some sleepers. He's got some sleepers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, he's got some indies that might do some cool stuff. We'll see.
It'll be very interesting to see. Jenesy, you have not been on a Shipwreck show in a while. You've only been on one Shipwreck show, to be completely accurate here. What's been new with you? We need to catch up with Jenesy. Okay, the queen of bitchin'. What's going on with you? What's been new? What have you been doing? What have you been kicking it with? What have you been watching? What have you been eating?
Where were you last Saturday night at 9 p.m.?
What did you do last summer?
Let me check my calendar. Because I don't have the answers to these questions.
Yeah.
What was I doing last Saturday?
What is your favorite cereal?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, okay. What's your favorite color?
I like all the colors.
What's the last four of your social?
What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Okay, so I'd say my favorite color is probably pink. But I like a lot of colors. I like maroon a lot.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. I have issues. Okay, I can't choose things. Favorites. It's hard. So I really like the color red as well. Red and pink were my favorite colors growing up, and I feel like to some extent that never left. They've just kind of stayed there. But then I also like other colors a lot. I like purple a lot now, whereas when I was little, I was a purple hater.
I love Jenesy so much. We gave Jenesy about 8 questions. She picked the easiest one to answer and just ran with it. I love you so much.
But another thing that I've actually, to answer one of your bajillion questions.
Yes, of course.
Is I've been in the process of getting married. That's happening.
Yes.
Wedding is happening.
Holy shit. So did you hire Garrick as your wedding planner yet?
Honestly, I don't think I was talking to you guys, but it was Naomi. Naomi, we were with her family, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna hire the good Kraken guys to plan our wedding," and I said, "No, just Garrick." Like it was like a total.
Hiring me for anything.
It was a total joke, and it was like so out of left field, for no reason.
We can all unanimously agree that would be a horrible idea to hire us to do your wedding.
Any of you, but
You
I
should
would
do
trust
it, though.
Garrick. I would trust Garrick.
You should do it.
I mean, I'm not gonna hire any of you, because literally I was talking to my mom yesterday, and I'm putting her and one of my best friends in charge of throwing my like lingerie shower / bachelorette.
Sure.
And your face, Sandra. I love that. Yeah, no, you should have questions, but I might not answer them. And
Jenesy, real quick, you can move your mic a little bit closer. Yeah. You're not peeking or anything. You're good. Continue. Wedding planning. Go.
Yeah, and so I was like trying to delegate it to her, and I was like, but maybe I'll plan this aspect of it, and maybe I'll do this. And my mom was like, Jenesy, fucking delegate. And I was like, I can't trust anybody.
Besides Garrett.
Besides Garrett.
I mean, I do trust my mom and Hannah, which is why I chose them to take on this responsibility.
Sure.
I've honestly wanted a lingerie shower longer than I've wanted a wedding, so it's a really big thing for me to relinquish that, but it's fine.
I'm sorry, what is a lingerie shower? What is this? Because it sounds
phenomenal.
It sounds amazing.
Ass.
Will somebody throw one for me? Can I have a lingerie shower?
Can I have that without the wedding? Is there a chance to get that without?
Is there requirements for this?
Does Garrett have to be remarried for a lingery shower?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can maybe I'm talking maybe if we decide to do vow renewals, I can slip it in just for me. By the way, I'm not talking about. I want one for me. That's me, please.
I heard you.
Let's
I
go.
hear you.
Let's go.
Yes.
Let's go.
Get it? I'll come.
It's like, come on.
Imagine me, Xander, and Garrick with garter belts.
I didn't need to. I didn't need that. I didn't need that.
we would flaunt on these hoes. You know what I'm saying? We would flaunt on this world. We would flex all the cheek. As one has said,
Listen, I have been doing more squats since my shoulder injury. So
I'm saying, as one has said, I do have waffle cone bottom butt cheeks. That's what I have.
Exactly.
Certified.
I'm just imagining your ass looking like OG fucking Tomb Raider graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, exactly. I'm just like, he's just got like Madonna boobies, but just on his butt.
On his ass.
Exactly. See, that's the next PhD I need to get. Anyways, Jenesy, what is a lingerie shower, and how do we get one?
I don't know how you would get one, but a lingerie shower is like, it's one of the potential showers that you can have when you're getting married. So when you're getting married, there are all sorts of showers that people have, right? Like bridal showers and engagement parties or engagement showers, which is typically for like the couple, whereas the bridal shower is like the PG, like celebrating the bride thing, but not the bachelorette where you don't invite your grandma, you know?
Or you do.
You do.
Right. Or you do, depending.
Honestly.
Crochet party.
So a lingerie shower is basically like a bridal shower, but kicked up a notch, you know, for the hoes out there, myself being one of them. It's an opportunity. Instead of like bringing traditional bridal gifts, people bring lingerie, and you like send out a cute little card, and there are all sorts of like adorable designs of like in the shapes of like
Sander.
In the shapes of like corsets and stuff.
This is how I get to Simalu.
This is how, Xander. And you include your measurements on there, and then there are like all sorts of different games that you can play. So one that I've hosted before and that we're gonna play is called the Panty Game, and it's actually called Drop Your Panties. And so it's really fun.
Very nice.
Y'all fucking ass. I mean, I did liberate this information.
Yeah. That's true.
As an example of what one does at a lingerie shower, everybody brings a pair of underwear in my size that is unwrapped, so it's not in a bag or anything. You just bring this new pair of underwear, you nasties, and then they put it in a bowl. And when you're picking out the pair of underwear, it's supposed to like describe your personality or our relationship, right?
Hold on. I'm sorry. I have to pause. We have to backtrack here for a quick second. You said new. You had to specify new, and then you said you nasties. Is there a reason?
I know you were now because I know you were now. Because I knew that if I didn't specify new underwear, you were gonna take it there.
No.
There.
I'm that for once that did not pass my chaotic evil brain.
Really not?
I'm curious as to has this been a conversation you've had to have with someone where you're like your friend was like, oh my god, I had them bring me a bunch of used panties. It was crazy. You're like, excuse the fuck me? What did you do?
No.
I just imagine there's like a clause in like the invite.
Please be new.
I had a whole bunch I was saving for my OnlyFans giveaway, but I'll use them.
So the reason I specified is because people have asked me, like, they get confused. They're like, what do you mean? Like, is it my pair of underwear? It's like, no, it's supposed to be from me. You're buying me.
Because Jenesy is the lingerie panty gnome and just wants to take everyone's used fucking underwear and hide it all in a drawer for her to rummage around in. Like, never in my fucking life would I assume that Jenesy wants used underwear for people.
I think that it's because, like, you mentioned lingerie shower, and people are, like, immediately, like, something goes off, and then there's, like, a switch where they're, like...
Yeah.
I don't know what happens, but it's, like, the inner freak comes out, they're like, lingerie shower, and I'm like, it's fine. It's just panties
not a huge
and
deal.
bras.
It's not a huge deal.
It's fine.
Not a huge deal. Well, I kind of want to look up lingerie shower. Is this gonna be safe?
I'm
safe?
really
I
scared
don't
for
think
your
this is
search
safe.
engine. I think if we used my search engine, it would be okay.
Yeah.
Your search engine, I would be scared what the first thing to come up is.
My horrifying stuff is not done on my PC because I don't want to get viruses because I run an entire fucking production on my computer. My iPhone though, thankfully, does not get viruses because Apple. So I look up all my horrifying shit on there. What I'll do is I'll look it up. I'm screen sharing to you guys. So if you want to see what I'm doing to you guys, we'll double check this first.
I'm good.
Before. No, see, we're okay.
Yeah.
We're okay.
I want to
okay.
see. I want to see.
There's an argument to be
what
had
comes
that
up.
maybe some of it might be okay with YouTube, but I like taking risks. There you go. Okay, so most of it we just have links for lingerie stores here.
Why can't I see it?
Naturally.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, you're not sharing the screen.
Doesn't you're not
I'm
sharing.
not. Oh, what
You're
the
not.
fuck? I should. Oh, I was supposed to be.
Also,
I told
if
it
you
I
want the
wanted to.
best, if you want the best results, I would recommend going to Pinterest.
There we go. Okay, am I sharing it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, those are totally the invites I was describing. Yeah.
Okay. So let's take a look here. Okay. How to throw a lingerie.
I was about to say, there's step-by-step instructions.
Yeah.
There are. There
Guys,
really,
this
really
is a
are.
thing.
What's this one?
Yeah.
Is this
Oh, I love that color palette of the one that you're the bras and underwear, and the one next to what you have
all
up.
right. Lingerie party
No.
checklist. Okay. Yeah. Let's go here. Let's go here. I don't know if this
What is
website's safe because it says.
Oh,
okay. Yeah.
get
Probably
out of this.
should
Get
not.
out of
Okay.
that.
Let's
Get
just
out
do it
of
on.
that.
Let's just do this. Let's just do this.
Go
right
to
here.
Pinterest. That is where the. Do you not have a Pinterest?
I
What
don't
is
have a
wrong with
Pinterest.
you?
I don't have a Pinterest.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
I only have
Honestly.
a Pinterest because I had to make one for school.
You have a Pinterest? See, Xander has. His
I
shit
had one.
together.
But ever since I dropped,
I don't have a
dropped my
Pinterest.
classes. I just don't use it
Genesy's got
anymore.
a lot of judgment over here. I don't know how I feel about this.
Energy, no.
Lingerie. All right, Genesy, let's go down the checklist here. Let's make sure that you got
Okay.
everything that you need here. Okay. So venue,
not
be ready
planning
for
it.
be ready for impromptu slumber parties. Do you have a venue?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Invitations. Alert the whole girl squad. Okay. Are invitations sent out? Obviously, you are friends with more than just girls. Is the whole gang coming along?
They are. Yeah, my men of honor are in fact men. So.
Beautiful, beautiful. I do love that. So invitations are made and sent or just made?
Neither. I delegated it yesterday.
See,
so
there we go.
It's
Okay,
been
okay.
August.
Okay,
So.
so we have one thing on the checklist, still needs to be done. That's totally fine. Food, good food for good company. Do you have lingerie shower food planned out?
So
What do you even
technically,
eat at a lingerie shower?
you know, that's a great
Use
question. I'm
panties.
glad
Fun
you
fact.
asked.
I was gonna say, like, did you all just like snacking on some edible panties to like just on the side or what?
Yeah.
No.
And,
I would
and deviled
imagine
eggs.
like a lingerie, like an actual lingerie shower. I would imagine it's just nothing but like seltzers and like low carb fucking like hors d'oeuvres.
No.
What
See,
world do you guys live in?
that's just a
One quad
massive.
meal all around.
That's just a
Listen,
massive
if you
mis-
catch me in a goddamn G-string, I'm gonna make sure I'm not fucking bloated.
Well, see,
All right.
my thing is I'm trying to imagine what I would wear if I was like hanging around in lingerie, right? What would I want to eat if I was hanging around in lingerie? Not chips. I don't want chips because that'll get all crumbly and you'll get that stuck underneath my belly flap right here. This little like sort of
Without wearing
when I'm sitting.
lingerie to the shower. You know that, right?
Okay, that changes things. That
I
changes
feel
things.
like you're
Okay.
confused. You wear normal clothes.
I was waiting to see how long it would take for you to call that out. I was just gonna ride that.
Stipulation that you have to wear lingerie to the party. Honestly,
Listen,
there should be a dress code.
this is why I was trying to tell you need to bring me, Xander, and Garrick to a lingerie party. Have us all wear garter belts to this lingerie shower because we would be the only ones in the lingerie. And you can be like, guys, that's not what this is.
And then we just look at each other. Did you bring a change? I didn't bring a change.
So I mean,
Are
okay.
you,
So
are you
what?
kidding me? I would just show up to that party just with the utmost fucking confidence.
So what? Oh yeah, dude,
absolutely.
100%, dude, 100%. So what? So like because I'm trying to think of what I would want to wear while getting lingerie. Then, right? So like. Or not eat.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What would I
Okay.
want to eat while getting lingerie? Deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs.
Yeah.
I guess that is a classic like brunch food, and this is very much like a
mozzarella
brunch
sticks,
vibe.
yes. Mozzarella
Cucumber
sticks.
sandwiches are pretty rad, honestly.
They are pretty rad. They are pretty rad.
Finger sandwiches, yeah.
Dope finger food. Yeah.
Charcuterie, char board, whatever those are called.
I do love a good charcuterie board.
Same.
Charcuterie. Is that what it is? Charcuterie board.
Or
I
if
could be just
with the lingo,
like
is charcuterie.
cooties.
Char. I'll just call it char
There
board.
you go.
There we go.
No,
get
now
it.
you sound like Charmander.
Dress code. No lingerie, no entry. This makes it sound like everyone's in lingerie.
Okay, I don't know what that's also that weird website though that you pulled up, isn't it? I'll trust that.
We're here for the weird, okay? We're just here for the
Trust
weird.
that. I don't trust that. Okay, you see that image? How to host a classy lingerie shower? Pick that shit.
Let's go. Okay.
Classy. Does it have to be?
For the bride.
I mean,
you know what?
Classy. I
Actually,
thought you said trashy.
what are we doing? What are we doing?
It's like sensual. It's not. What in the God's name hell are you gonna look up on YouTube?
We are going to look up
great.
lingerie
Oh, no.
shower. It's YouTube. It can't be too bad, right?
Oh my God.
Okay, so we have
It
weekend
can be too
vlog,
bad.
Kirby's
I
lingerie
don't know.
shower.
That second thumbnail's already kind of
Let's
Dry
get
versus wet
Shower
lingerie
with
try
me.
on haul.
Please, for my sake, don't click on that.
Yeah,
no, we're not doing
Oh
that.
my God.
Throwing a classy lingerie shower. Lingerie
Oh, hell yeah.
guide. Okay, so let's try this, right?
Yes.
Let's try
Try
this,
that.
right? So
It's
I'll
nice
turn
and
this up a little
short,
bit.
nice and quick.
Ehow.
Minute 26.
Hi, I'm Gianna Cook from the
Okay,
Frugal
can you guys hear it?
Stars.
Here, I'll turn
Today
it up
I'm at Lucy's Boudoir, a lingerie boutique in Long Beach, California,
A boudoir?
to show you how
Boudoir.
to have a classy lingerie shower.
Okay.
It's indicative for class that you register at a boutique that you're comfortable with and select a theme. For today's theme, we have baby dolls and gowns. So this is for
okay.
a woman who feels comfortable in that type
I'm
of
a baby doll
lingerie.
kinda guy.
So
I was
it's
about to say,
also important that you
I would
register
look
for
so good
items
in just a
that you will
just a little
actually
moo-moo,
wear.
you know what I'm saying?
Next up, you want to make sure
You
that
would,
that
Garrick, you
lingerie
would. I believe in
boutique
you,
has
baby.
knowledge of your size and for your preferences of items.
I mean,
that you
it sounds to me
actually
like you're
wear
supposed to
and
be in
want to purchase
lingerie.
for
You know what I
yourself.
mean?
So that your
That's
guests
not
have
what
that
we're gonna do.
information.
Maybe that's what other
Sure,
folks do,
sure.
but that's
Next
not
up-
what's happening.
Sure, of course,
Select the
and that's totally
location.
fine.
The
That's totally
location
fine.
has to
She-
really match
hey,
the
she's
type
not
of
one said they
lingerie
have to be
that
used.
you are going to register
So I haven't
for.
blown too
See
many
if that
too many
actual
views
lingerie
here.
boutique can register you in addition to hosting that boutique, or select a friend or family member who's home.
Her
you feel
dress is really
comfortable
cute.
in.
I like her
That's how
dress.
you
Her dress
have
is
a
really
classy
cute.
lingerie
I
shower.
love that white
For
and
more
black
style tips,
little
please
baby doll
visit
thing going on.
thefrugalstylist.com. I'm Gianna Coke.
I feel
Thanks for
like
watching.
she's got an essence to her while she's talking about this that I don't know if I'm like comfortable with. You know what I mean? Because like look
It's
at
a
her.
little too formal.
Like I don't know about formal.
No, a little too
Oh
comfortable.
wow, bad frame to
Well, why
pause on.
shouldn't she be comfortable talking about lingerie?
No. She absolutely should be
not
comfortable.
not just about lingerie. I feel like she could be sounding that comfortable talking about like fish and chips, and I'd be like, what?
There's something about her that comes off to me as like an assassin. Like she's only doing this because
Yeah.
she's planning on murdering someone right after.
Yeah,
mean,
we watch
what
way too
her?
many
This
movies.
is just a gig.
I would love
Yeah,
that for her.
yeah,
Because they
yeah.
watched the shit out of that movie.
That's fair.
Like she's a
And
part
I
she's
would
part of
root
the
for
the
her.
Kingswoman.
That's fair.
That's actually a front for the Kingswoman?
The Kingswoman, yes, absolutely.
That would actually be a great movie.
Okay, so let's do the last couple here. You have gifts ready to go, Jenesy. Gifts
Yeah.
ready to go. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Everyone
That's on
knows they're not used, they're new, right? We all have that figured out, okay? Giveaways, tokens for the guests. Do you have giveaways? Are you giving
I'm
people
not in
your
charge of
used
planning.
lingerie?
I'm
You need to take to this list whoever is in charge, goddammit, and make sure they're doing it right.
I love you guys. Okay, so as I was saying, the rules of the game are that you bring a new pair of underwear, and I have to guess who brought what pair of underwear.
Oh,
And then
like
if
that.
I guess correctly, they get a prize.
What's the prize?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not in charge.
Used underwear.
I love that. That's just the go-to. I don't know. I'm not in charge.
I don't know. They'll figure
It's
it out.
really hard for me to relinquish power, Xander. Like I'm struggling. I really am.
Listen.
it's
I
fine.
know it's a very
Especially when you
stressful.
have like three assholes that are like, oh, so what's it gonna be? I don't know.
To ask, I
Listen,
told to make it
Stop
This
stop
is-
asking me.
This is the closest that we can get to actually planning anything for your wedding, and that's
Yeah.
we decided we had to take these preventative measures.
You guys know you're not in charge, right?
Well,
Like, you're
no,
not
of
planning
course,
it.
of course. I mean, this is just for us, for you to have
love you.
ammunition. So if anyone is like, "Oh my God, are the GK guys going to come along?" and you're like, "No," and they're like, "Why?" You can show
They
them
got-
this episode. This episode comes out before the lingerie shower, so it's like you like listen to this bullshit that they put me through.
uninvited.
Yes, exactly.
Consultation's not free. I don't know about those two, but like my statement's in the mail.
He's got an invoice coming your way.
Yeah,
Just
it's
be
already
ready.
on the way.
Yeah.
Like, this is,
PayPal invoice.
Yeah. It's gonna say lingerie shower information and Garrick in lingerie. And you're like, wait, I didn't even agree to that. And he was like, too bad. And there's gonna
Complete
be
with a
three.
headshot and everything.
There's gonna be 3 Polaroid pictures of him in different lingerie, and you have to pick which one you want him to show up in. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
okay.
a thing.
Okay.
exactly.
So,
Don't be
anyways,
classy.
we'll put the bullshit down. We'll put the bullshit down for a second, okay? Because
Really?
I want to hear this out. Because you seem genuinely excited about this. You're putting a lot of plans and thought
Oh.
into this. So
Yeah.
so everyone brings lingerie. You have to guess who brought which lingerie. Are there more games
Yeah,
to this? Is
it's
there
underwear.
more to this? Is that just like the main core one, or
No, so the way that we're doing it is a little bit different because I don't know.
what?
Sorry, no.
Xander,
I'm
what?
thinking of different games. I'm thinking of different games. Pin the string on the G.
It's Garrick in a pimp suit. You're getting,
Oh my God.
you're getting the invoice for that too, Jenesy. Sorry.
You know what's You know what's so
I'm just gonna
nice,
start
though?
charging every time my name's used.
You know what's so nice about marrying a woman though is that dicks won't be involved. So that's nice. There won't be any dick straws. There won't be any dicks. Yeah.
Now listen.
that's the
I'm
tweet.
I feel like those are overdone, honestly.
well.
Yeah.
I mean, listen. I'm something of a dick lover myself. All right, but like,
know you are,
as
honey.
one Green Goblin has once said, I think that Jenesy's in the right here. I would not want dick at my lingerie shower myself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
People do that, and people do that at their bachelorette. They'd be walking around like, and they're like these cheesy ass tattoos that are like one dick forever,
Dicks.
and I'm like, that's depressing.
dick tattoos
mean,
are depressing. That's fair. That's
Dick
fair.
forever was already depressing, but then just one, like, this is really upsetting. No, I mean, y'all like are in that situation, so I'm sorry, but like, it's rough.
I prefer 4 dicks myself. It's between Xander, Garrick,
It's rough.
Devin, and Chase. Yeah, it's all the
But
dick I can
also,
handle.
like,
yeah.
I am comfortable committing to one vagina for the rest of my life, but I would not feel comfortable putting a temporary tattoo saying that on my body. Like,
Wait,
I
it
just
was a temporary tattoo?
have you not seen these? Have you?
No.
I think
No,
that,
this is a thing.
yeah. So this is the thing that I didn't even find on the internet. Like, women who I know who have gotten married post pictures of their bachelorette parties on fucking Instagram with a temporary tattoo on their ass cheek, like with them like on a boat or on the beach or doing whatever they're doing. Of like, and some of them have pictures of their fiance's face that say like one dick forever, or like a lot of them are like to the.
I
theme
really
of the
want to see like
party.
a super nerdy bachelorette
no.
party where there's the temporary tattoo says one dick to rule them all. in
I'm gonna.
like elvish writing.
Hold on. This is an actual thing.
I
This is
know.
an actual
Yeah,
thing.
that's
People at home need to see this.
ridiculous.
This is an actual same penis forever.
Yes.
Same penis forever. Here's another.
Jesus.
Same penis forever. Hashtag Audrey's Bachelorette.
This is what I'm saying.
Wow.
It's,
Even the fact that there's like you can order these fucking things with custom hashtags is insane.
That's Why?
With
Like,
custom
Yeah, to keep in mind,
hashtags.
there are people profiting off of this.
they
Yes.
are. They very much are.
This
with
is a whole
with free shipping.
industry.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Yeah, and like if you look up bachelorette temporary tattoos, you'll see one with like men's faces on them.
Oh
Like
no,
you
that's
can
even
send
worse.
in a picture. I don't and I think that one you would probably have to get customized. Like
Look at these fucking guys.
Oh my
God.
god.
they're fucking awful. They're awful.
Dude.
I swear to God, if my wife
So-
ever fucking tries at any point or another, please don't do this to me. Please don't.
No, don't.
So
Sorry,
anyway-
ladies. Ben's taken. Look at Ben. Look at Ben's fucking
Isn't
face.
that terrible?
This
Isn't
man
that awful? That
This
here's
man-
the same.
does not want
Fuck.
to be taken. Hold on. We're opening Pinterest here. We need to look at Ben. We gotta talk about Ben, y'all. We gotta talk about Ben here. Because Ben does not look like he's having a good time.
Yeah, I
hey,
really phoned that
apparently
one
I
in.
do have a Pinterest.
Wow.
Old ass photo too.
Damn.
Fucking hiding his pictures from me so that I wouldn't try to share a board with him. Meanie.
I forgot. I mean, I have 99 plus notifications. So obviously, I never fucking use it.
Honestly,
Anyways,
I didn't expect any of you to have a Pinterest. Also, if I was going to try to share content with you, I probably wouldn't do it over Pinterest. But just so you know,
That's fair.
I do have
That's fair.
multiple collaborative Pinterest boards, in case you were wondering. It is
okay.
a thing that you
Okay.
can do.
so what? So first off, Ben looking very upset. Obviously, very very upset. He does not look like he wants anything to do with a lingerie shower. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying.
This
But
is
what?
probably for the
No, this is
Bachelorette.
bachelorette party
This is
bullshit.
Oh
full
yes.
Bachelorette.
That's true.
This
That's
is
fair.
full Bachelorette.
That's fair.
Which
That's a little bit different, right? It's different.
I'm doing my Bachelorette and my lingerie shower as like the same thing. The night before our wedding weekend kicks off.
Okay, and that's when you get the used lingerie, right? That's when.
Will we be using lingerie that weekend? Yes, but I am not taking home other people's used
okay, all
lingerie.
right, that's fair. That's
You
fair.
nasty.
Garrett will send you the invoice. That'll be as far as we go with it. That'll be as far as we go with it.
Okay, cool.
Now, can we can we do something? Can we do something? I want to go around the room here, and I want us to each suggest a good lingerie shower game for Jenesy to play. Can we do that?
Please
I
do.
already said mine.
Let's hear
I already
it.
said mine.
That's terrible.
Pin the
You should
string on the G.
reiterate.
Pin the string on the G. I love that. I don't know how
So
you
it's like a picture of a butt, and then you get a string. Is that what it would be?
or
Like a-
it is me in a pimp suit. I will take that. I can do that for you. If you want.
Oh my god.
But yes, I think a butt works just fine. You could probably listen. In all seriousness, you could probably do like a thumbtack or something, like poke through like the middle part of a G string, and just like poke the string on the G. You can maybe draw a G to look like a butt cheek. That could maybe be something. Just one butt cheek. G, you know what I'm saying?
Or just take a G string, cut off the.
Garrick, you're a married man as well. What's your lingerie shower idea? That
Wait, you're
game.
blindfolded.
Oh, I can't
So,
see the G.
You guys ever
Said
see like
every
the
man
party
ever.
games? You guys ever?
Thank you for making that joke. I was about to, but I've just been dragging them tonight. So thanks for doing that for me.
Good job, Xander. Sorry, Garrick. Continue.
Have you guys
Continue.
ever seen like it's a party game where basically you have to eat like a donut off of like a string, right? Like it's no hands. Like you just like you
Yeah.
put your hands behind your back and then
Sure.
you eat a donut. Okay, that game just with edible
I hung
underwear.
out with white people.
With edible underwear? With edible underwear?
Yeah,
Yes.
with edible
Yeah.
underwear.
There you go. I like
Okay.
that. I like that.
We
Okay.
you could also do that with donuts because it's a thing at these showers that you like get a paper cutout of like a diamond and you stick it into like the little powdered donut so it looks like a ring.
Oh yeah,
Like
see,
an
you
engagement
could
ring.
totally work
Perfect.
that in.
Perfect. I love that. I love that. And both of those ideas are way better than mine because I was gonna say like
What's yours?
Because my first thought was like, lingerie shower. Let's look at baby showers. What do they do right? So you could totally just you could do this, the eat the Snickers out of the diaper thing. Would that work for a lingerie shower?
Dog. I just imagine somebody just eating like a melted ass Snickers out of a piece of some underwear.
You know what? The big Kraken is no longer planning my wedding. Not even a joke. They're not ruined.
You fuck. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Because it was either that or Beyblades, honestly.
What the fuck?
Wait, what did
Okay,
you
you're
say?
gonna have to elaborate on that.
Let it rip!
What did you just say? I didn't hear them.
Beyblades. They're these. Listen, you don't know because you were a boy in the 1990s, so like. But there are these like little. You grab the handle and you pull it, and these little like things spin, and they have to fight each other. They're like tops. They're tops, and they're battle each other.
Tops.
Yeah, they're like dreidels.
Okay.
So I guess, long story short, you should play dreidels. Play with dreidels during your lingerie shop. Shalom, am I right?
Yes, hi, waitress. Check, please.
Okay. Another idea.
What does a Jewish lingerie shower look like?
Christ.
Nachaime. That's like. Oh my god, I'm fucking killing him. I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry.
I really love how much you make yourself laugh. It makes me really happy.
I'm so dumb. It's because like I'm imagining you doing these things out of recommendation of mine, sincerely, and then you being like, "This is a bad fucking idea," and like every image,
whose idea was this?
Every image I get it's like I'm Doctor Strange and I'm figuring out all these like alternative timelines, and every single one is just Jenesy disappointed at me. Every single one. There's not a single one I can think of that Jenesy's actually like, good job, Ernell. Like, not a single fucking one. But if I had to be completely serious, okay. If I had to be completely serious.
Those were your fucking serious choices. Don't play.
Don't play with me.
You're just coming up with a third one on the spot right now to backtrack.
I mean, you guys, okay. You got.
What is it, Ernell? I'd love to hear your idea. Just at least so I can laugh at you some more.
You guys could do like panty on the ankle races. like race, but with
it's like a three-legged race.
Yeah, it's like that. But
oh no, I'm blurry.
My fucking face hurts so bad.
I'm scared. Is he okay? Is he on the floor?
I told you, not a single universe ends with you happy with one of my game ideas.
Oh my god.
My tummy. Oh god.
That seriously actually such a fucking good idea. Could you imagine? Like literally, like you just like everybody's just got it's perfect. It really is the perfect game.
There you go.
It's just like one pair of panties, like you put one person's got a foot through the other hole, and then you like 3-legged race that shit. That's fucking genius.
There you go.
Oh my god.
There you go. See? That wasn't too
Fucking
obvious.
hell.
But now I can't breathe.
That
And
shit
because
caught
of
me
such,
off guard.
we're probably gonna need a minute to get ourselves gathered here. You know, Xander's totally fucking fine. The rest of us are gonna have to gain some composure before we listen to our listener questions here. But before we move on to our listener questions, I want to remind everybody that they can support us over on patreon.com/GoodKrakenShow. And I don't know if I can finish the rest of this little segue, so for now, I'll take a little word from our sponsors.
This piece of good Kraken content is brought to you by Glide mousepads. The world is changing and the demand for PC gaming and work from home setups has never been as wild as it is right now. Having the best of the best in PC accessories only makes it easier to get your work done before you jump right back into the fray of the digital sea. And Glide knows exactly how to make it happen for you. Glide mousepads is the future industry leader in mousepads, offering beautiful, smooth, and waterproof products made with eco-friendly materials and non-slip rubber in a variety of sizes that are guaranteed to help you get the next win. Is your battle rug just looking a little crusty? Is the mouse just not as smooth as it used to be? Or are you just looking to get rid of that ergonomic mousepad your grandma got you for Christmas? Well, then I think we have the mousepad for you. You can go to glidemousepads.com right now and use code Kraken for 15% off the Founders Edition mousepad in every size available. Again, that's code KRAKEN, Kraken, for 15% off any Founders Edition mousepads today. Our next sponsor is Rogue Energy. Late nights are pretty much commonplace for us content creators, and any of us here at GK can attest that sometimes you're just too damn tired to even think about how not to be tired anymore. Lucky for us, though, Rogue has figured out how to give us those late nights and even earlier mornings, the supercharge we all need. Rogue Energy is a low-calorie, no-sugar energy formula that is the perfect alternative to sugar-filled canned energy drinks and sodas. Every formula Rogue Energy produces is designed with optimal levels of high-quality ingredients and no chalky textures. Being the only gaming drink company in the world with 4 unique product lines to suit your task at hand, Rogue Energy strives to improve that in-game performance of gamers, streamers, and content creators everywhere. Look, I love this stuff. I've got 2 tubs at home right now. Your boy is drinking on some caramel vanilla latte in the mornings and sipping on some mango pineapple throughout the day. And if you are wondering how you can get these 2 dope flavors, well, I'm gonna tell you. You can head over to rogueenergy.com and use code GKRAKEN for 10% off your purchase on any shaker or formula tub of your choosing. That is GKRAKEN for 10% off any shaker or formula tub of you'd like. And now, back to your regularly scheduled Good Kraken content.
You can't do that.
I tried. I fucking tried to get it together. I can't. I fucking can't, dude. God damn it,
I'm getting like
Xander.
I'm getting a headache though.
Dude, Xander, how did you walk away from this unscathed? How dare you? You know what I mean?
I meditate.
Oh yeah, he does. He definitely does. Yeah, yeah. He meditated it all out. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Jenesy.
Hi, I'm back.
I'm sorry I ruined your laundry shower.
Not a sense I ever thought would have been spoken.
Oh my god. Oh my god. My cheeks hurt
Yeah.
so bad.
Yeah,
I'm
my
trying to
face hurts.
rub my cheeks out. You know what I'm saying? Because these are the cheeks that I don't have the waffle cone bottoms on. So I gotta like.
Hey,
You know, I'm sure you regretted coming into here to cover for Devin. Also, by the way, everybody, Devin would have been here, but we opened up the cabinets this morning, and boom, alien squirrels right there in front of him.
Again.
They're just right there. He was like, fuck, I thought I got rid of all you guys. So he's currently out battling the alien squirrels again, protecting us from the squirrel alien race. It's crazy. It's crazy. But sorry, Jenesy, go on. You were saying.
As Squirrel Girl, I hope he doesn't hurt my squirrels.
Oh, no. Not regular squirrels. Devin has the ability, one 5-star man. He has an ability called the 5-star scan, where he can see whether or not.
He's gonna hate that. He's gonna hate that when he hears it. He's gonna hate that so much.
He can see whether a squirrel's an alien squirrel or a real squirrel simply by just activating the 5-star scan.
So,
Activate X-ray vision.
when your invitation gets lost in the mail from my lingerie shower, it's fine. It's coming.
Joke's on you. I'm Garrick's advisor. You're getting that invoice from both of us, baby. Let's go.
He's already going to be there.
I'm Garrick's lingerie. Joke's on you.
I just show up wearing her now.
Okay.
I'm just riding his back. I'm wrapped around his...
officially the only one invited. Fuck all of this.
Y'all, we have our first listener question comes from Escobubu. And Esco, our darling, asks us, worst first date stories. No need to name names. Who wants to go first? Who has a terrible, awful first date story? Hopefully doesn't involve lingerie so I can stop laughing.
I don't necessarily have a terrible first date, but this was a terrible date to a dance.
Okay, I think that counts. I feel like that's fair.
Yeah,
fair.
I would count that.
Yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear it, Xander.
So this is a homecoming dance in high school, and so basically, this girl was someone that I had taken a liking to, like even in like middle school, like 8th grade or so. Like I was like, oh, she's cute, and then obviously coming to 9th grade, I'm like, oh, hey, she grew up. And so I was like, okay, let's see if I can if I can ask her out, and luckily enough, she actually said yes. I did not think that would actually work out, considering I was that long-haired emo nerdy boy in high school, and I was like, oh, bet, awesome. But we didn't drive at the time. We were still pretty young, so we met at the dance. And so we started dancing, and it was just really weird because we both had like very different tastes in music. So like when Fall Out Boy would come on, I'm like getting all hype, and she was just like not having it. I was like, ooh, red flag number 1. Like who doesn't throw down a fucking Fall Out Boy back then?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Dance. So
yeah,
good.
and then
so
and then all of a sudden, fucking what was it? Was it the who is that? Sean something.
Sean
It
Kingston.
was like one of those popular. Yeah, Sean Kingston. Yeah.
Beautiful girl.
Yeah. Like she had the same reaction I had to Fall Out Boy to that, and I was just like, I ain't having it. So yeah, that was kind of just we just.
He said
was
between
kinda,
the
like,
two,
weird.
it's sugar we're going
really
down. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Yeah.
we're picking in this family. Yeah.
And then there was a slow song that came on, so we were doing the slow dance and stuff like that. And
Ooh, which
just,
song was it? Which song was it? Do you remember what song?
I don't even fucking remember, because all I could remember was she reeked of ketchup for some fucking reason.
What?
Such a specific smell.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, like the way ketchup smells or the way ketchup tastes?
The way it smells.
What the fuck?
Like ketchup that had been like sitting out on the plate for like maybe like 2-3 hours on a like warm day, and you're just like, well, huh?
First off, how do you know what ketchup out for 2 or 3 days smells like?
Honestly, I can picture it.
I have a little brother.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah,
Dude.
no, that was a good reply.
That tracks.
That's a good response. Yeah, that's fair. It checks out.
But yeah,
checks out.
and then like obviously there was like the normal, you end up doing the whole kiss during the slow dance and stuff like that, because all of our friends are making out, so like might as well, play the
Yeah,
part.
you're 14. Who
And
fucking
I'm
cares,
going in.
right?
I'm like,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I like tomatoes. Okay, so I go in,
Like making out with a Heinz bottle.
and she does the weirdest thing.
With a McDouble.
She bites my tongue
Yeah.
hard,
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
like damn near almost drawing blood. I'm like,
teeth.
but and like the whole moment, like she was like super like into it, all this other stuff. I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna go find my friends. Like I legit, like after that dance, I said I'll be right back. I didn't come back.
Joke's on you. She trained her entire life for that night, and you ruined it. You ruined it for. She's at home in the mirror going like doing like training.
Real quick, let's think about this for a second. Could you imagine the fucking like? You would have to put some work in to be able to like to get into somebody's mouth deep enough to be able to like firmly bite their tongue.
Yeah.
Like you would have to be in there. Like
honestly,
I mean, we were playing
tonsil
hockey at one point.
Yeah,
and somehow she just went.
I'm just imagine she's like bumping her teeth into your teeth, and
again, it was 9th grade.
Oh, rough times, dog.
Can we also just like acknowledge that like French kissing is totally fucking overrated? That's not my thing. Like,
I don't mind it. I feel like it has to be done right.
It depends. It's in the moment.
Yeah. There's a way and a time and a moment, right? It's like, because like listen. Let's be real. French kiss, making out with someone you legitimately fucking love and care about is an astral experience, right? Like that's so far. I mean, I feel like we've all just collectively have made out with people that we don't like in that way enough.
Yeah,
so it doesn't
like, get
feel
your fucking tongue out of my mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I
just met you and this is crazy. I don't want your tongue in my mouth.
I haven't even known you long enough to know your oral hygiene routine. Like, let's not be doing this right now.
Right.
I can't even remember your name. Get your tongue out of my mouth.
I feel like there's some people that like listen. Okay, it's probably an inexperienced thing, right? I feel like there's some people that have this misconception of what like French kissing's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like they go in and they're
too many movies.
They watched Venom, Let There Be Carnage, and they were like, "That's it, right?" And they like, "That's the one, right?" And they go for it, and they listen. They're in your mouth like your fucking broccoli beef from the night before, dog. Like they are in that bitch. They are in that bitch, and they're thinking in their head, "Fucking nailed it, dog. Nailed it." And you're like I can't breathe because it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because like it's to me it sort of bounces as like sort of like sex generally speaking. Like there's people that are just not good at some things because they've never had someone willing to guide them.
Yeah.
And because of such, they just suck. Like they suck at some things. And like
me, then you'll see.
Yep.
A world
of better kissing.
Was that the slow song? Was that the slow song that was playing? It wasn't Earth Angel. It was that. Yeah,
totally.
Yeah. Of course.
No, I think it might have been Hinder. She seemed like a Hinder girl.
No, Jenesy, Garrick, either of you have a first date?
I'm not ready to go yet because none of mine are family friendly, and so I'm trying to like go back deep into my mind and find. You don't want to know, Xander. I'm trying to find one that's not awful.
To be fair,
you know,
this show itself is not very family friendly at all.
I think you know what I mean. I think you know what I mean.
Sure. I mean, I like there's ways to get to that part. I mean, like even with mine, I'd probably say like, you know, like we went home and got the clappy clap, and then afterwards it was, you know, like so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? Like there's ways to transition. There's ways to transition. Unless
you share your story. What's your bad first date story?
Okay, sure. I'll take it. All right.
God damn, I was saving that one.
Yeah, I was hoping I could go after Karen.
Hey, I had one ready. It wasn't very good, but I had one ready.
Well, hey, Jenesy ass, you know what I'm saying? No, there's a girl I dated in high school that I was very stoked to go on a first date with, and it was a mess. It was a goddamn mess. I was 16. I would say maybe 15.
A lot of different sounds right there.
Going to say, well,
He was working his way through.
You know you're a dad when you're the
Zach Galifianakis. math coming at me. Yeah, I was like 15, 16, whatever. But this girl I had like a big fucking crush on. Big crush on. I wanted to date this girl for like since I saw her in my like first couple of weeks of high school. It's like that girl is it. She's the bomb. You know what I'm saying? I'm like 14. I maybe have 3 pubes, right? I have 3 pubes.
Said, girl, you the bomb.
You the bomb.
Let's go out.
No, I did not have the gusto, as one may say, that I do now in my older age. I would not at 14. I was not going up to anyone for anything like that. Again, 3 pubes. Okay, I maybe had just 3, literally 3, maybe God. 2.5, right? So yeah, I eventually, a couple years later, after knowing this girl, finally got some of the gusto that I needed to go after it, and I did. And invited her to Red Robin's as a 15-year-old will do.
Classy.
Classy, yeah, that's very classy.
Yep. I just got done working my wintertime job at Subway. It was lit. It was tight. The guy I worked for was ass, but you know what? Whatever, dude. It's tight. I have some money in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I go to take a girl out, a sweet honey, out to Red Robin's. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Fun fact, that was actually her name.
Yeah, Sweet Honey. Yeah, it was, which is gonna be very funny at the end of this. I'm out here taking her to Red Robin's, right? I'm fucking feeling good about myself. I'm vibing. I got that she got new shoes on and everything. That's what I felt like, right? That's the song that was like playing in the back of my head, where I'm just grooving. I'm like Peter Parker in Spider-Man 3.
Oh my God.
No.
On the inside, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I get there to Red Robin's. She's late. I text her on my T9 flip phone.
Great start.
Yeah. I got my Razor, my Razor flip phone, pink, because I did not care at the time. Pink was tight. Let's go.
Honestly, I had that too. That was the shit.
It was the shit. And supporting breast cancer, you fucking kidding me? Of course I'm getting that fucking phone. Anyways, I text her. She's like, sorry, on my way, be there soon. I'm like, LOL, okay.
XD.
Yeah, XD, LOL, ha ha ha, XD, smiley face, right?
See you soon, where you is spelled Y-E-W.
Yeah, I was gonna say the smiley face is actually just the 3, so it's like the cat smiley face.
Oh, yep.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
:3, yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly, yeah. So I wait 35 minutes, and she finally shows up, and she's in like pajama clothes. Right, which is tight. Like, I'm fine with that. Wear whatever you want, boo boo. Like, do whatever you want. But I started getting sus because I was like, I feel like she forgot about this date. Like, she was acting like this was a forgotten thing. Like, I texted her, she's like, fuck. Right? Like I texted her, and she at home was like sitting at home, curled up in the blankets, and was just like, oh shit, I told him I was doing that, wasn't I? And so she dragged her ass into her car, and they came over to fucking Red Robin's, right? Anyways, we go through the date. She's hardly talking. She's playing on her fucking phone the entire time. And it's like, you guys know me. Like, I at this point, I'm a chatty little motherfucker, all right? Like I said, I got some gusto by the time I hit 16, okay? I'm a talkative little fucking butt face, all right? Like, I get it. I've been this annoying since birth, all right? I'm trying to lead conversation here. Anything. Just give me something. What's your I gave Jenesy 18 questions earlier. This girl was just refusing to like let it dig deeper. I'm like, what's your favorite movie? She's like, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And I was like, what? And she had no explanation whatsoever. She's like, yeah, I can't really fall asleep unless I'm watching it. I'm like, all right. I'll keep it pushing, I guess. Food comes, silent the whole time eating. You know, it was just a very not good time. After we're done, I pay for all of it because I'm trying to be a fucking gentleman, okay? Like, I invited you. I'll take care of it. Don't fucking worry about it. I'm a fucking stupid teenager, right? Whatever, okay? We go outside. I walk into her car. I do the nice guy thing, okay? And I don't mean nice guy like fedora nice guy. Like, I'm a nice guy. You should be nice to me. I don't mean like that kind of way. Like, I'm trying to be fucking polite. So I open her door for her. She gets in her car. She says, all right, thanks. I'll see you at school tomorrow. I'm like, okay, bye. And she leaves. Okay. And then I'm like, text her as I hope you got home safe. And she says, God damn it. She says, LOL, yeah. Now, you would be befuddled to believe that this girl and I dated about a year later after this first date happened.
Shit.
Yeah. Eventually, I bagged it. Unfortunately, this one is one that cheated on me and had a coke addiction the entire time we were dating, and I did not know about it. And for any of my friends, Travis, Dayton, my brother Randy, my sister Jessica, you guys know who I'm talking about. It was very unfortunate time. Very unfortunate time. Yeah, not a very good first date kind of person. Now, unfortunately, that's kind of the only bad first date story I have because, like, since then I've been very picky about the people that I date, and so like, and a majority of the time I'm the one sort of like leading the date. I do all the planning. I offer to buy. I have no fucking, if I'm inviting you to do something, I will pay for it. Like, I have no fucking problem doing that. But I'm also like, if I'm at a point of taking a girl on a first date, taking someone on a first date, and they're not talkative over text, I don't even get to that point. I'm not even at the point of first date anymore. Like if you,
dude,
yeah. Now, granted, me and Aaron didn't even have technically a first date because like our long distance relationship doesn't really account for one. So like when we first got together, it was just like, oh, we're spending the weekend together. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's get food and watch movies and schmang all weekend. That sounds tight. Yes, it does. And we did. And it was tight. It was not even like a first date sort of thing. But like, you know, so yeah, it's not even really a first date. But that's the one bad first date. And it was disheartening as fuck. But I eventually got her back. I clapped back. All right. I'm not going to talk about how, but I did eventually. Okay. Anyways, Garrick, let's hear yours.
Mine also happened when I was younger. That seems to be the theme.
When you were a young warthog, yeah.
Because we no.
He was a young warthog.
When I was a young warthog. Very nice.
But basically, this was also a homecoming dance story, oddly enough. And it wasn't even for my own. Like, I actually got invited by a girl in another state to her homecoming dance in Washington. She was like friends with a cousin or something. And so like she invited me to go like with her to homecoming. You know, I drive out there at my cousin's house, like get together. We all, you know, everybody gets all done up, corsage, flying arrows, whatever. We get to the dance. We're hanging out. We have like a couple of dances. And then she just like, I'm gonna go get a drink, and then just like kind of dips.
Sure. So you're at this homecoming
I'm
for a school you have never been to.
Not my fucking school, dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different fucking state, and I'm just like, okay, all right. And I'm like, at least my cousin's there, but like my cousin's got a date too, so I'm like, I'm not trying to like step on people's toes. So I'm just like, okay, cool. And then so like, you know, I go to like get a drink or whatever because she wandered off, and I like step out into the hallway and I'm just like chilling. And then I was just like, all right, whatever. I guess I'll go back in and like try to find her, like have another dance or whatever. And like, dude, no joke, like literally just like some stupid like teen drama movie. Like the fucking moment I walk through the door, like it's just like beeline vision to this chick just dancing with some other dude. I'm like 15, man. So, of course, I'm just fucking devastated.
Damn, dude. Oh, no.
Dude, I literally, like, I didn't even know how to, like, properly, like, properly process that emotion. I just went out into the hallway and cried.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
Dude, I was so upset. Like, I don't even know, dude. Like, it was just the worst fucking. It was just the worst. I was just like, you invited me here, and like, I was really excited to come do this, and like, I spent a lot of money to make this happen, so I could be here for this evening. And then, like, if you just wanted to, like, if you just didn't want to come by yourself, like, y'all could have just fucking said that. Like, at least then that would have been upfront. I would have came as a friend. You know, that would have been cool too. But like when you said you invited me there as like a date, like, and set like the expectation, and of course, like, you know, all of the adults in my life were just like, you have to do all this special extra stuff and like rent a suit and do all this extra fancy, like, be a gentleman. And I'm just like, okay, all right, yeah, I want to impress her. And then like it just in every way, shape, and form absolutely backfired.
Time after time started playing, and Garrett couldn't hold it back.
Dude, literally,
if you're lost, you can look, and he's just one tear.
Dude, and so like 15-year-old me is just like in the hallway of this random fucking school in the state of Washington that I've never been to before, and I'm just
That is fucking terrible.
I love you, Garrick. I love you so
at that
much,
moment.
Dude,
At that moment,
worst.
that's where I would have picked up a smoking addiction.
I did.
You walk outside and you see the
Same.
janitor out smoking a cigarette, and you're just like, "Hey, can I bum
Like,
one?"
can I bum one of those?
Well, me and Garrick were still in the church, so if we were caught smoking, our family's gonna beat our ass. But you were in a different state, so like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe
Yeah,
you
dude,
would've
exactly
got,
right.
Mhm.
But dude, it was just like I just have such vivid memories of like how that whole night went down. I was just like, this was like it was the
Trauma.
only like worst, like, yeah, dude, like this was trauma. I was just like
Emotional damage.
100%. Like, dude, and I'm not saying it's her fault, right? Because like I made choices, but there was definitely like a period after that where like I was really like distrusting of like women that like at that time in like my age group and in high school. And so I became that dude who just like, I was just like, I'm gonna fuck you over before you can ever fuck me over.
you
Like,
became
I
a
was that
jaded
guy.
douche. You were a jaded
Oh, that's
douche. Damn.
terrible.
I was a
Damn.
jaded douche about it, yeah. And so like it which sucks, right? And so like I let that like turn me into a poopy person because like literally like it ruined me. But I grew out of it.
That was his villain origin story.
I figured out it was my fault the whole time. Yeah.
I was just like, I was a punk bitch, and I was just like, cool. It was just like, yeah,
That's
maybe
crazy.
I don't know, like,
Look at that.
Yeah,
You get
so that was
villain
my-
origin story and then redemption arc.
we love a good character
yeah.
arc.
That's it.
We
I've
do
already
love a good
told.
character
I've already
arc.
told my redemption arc story. So you know,
Yeah.
and you guys got a little bit more context as to why I chose to be a poopy person when I was younger.
There you go.
That's fair.
There you
Yeah,
go.
That's fair.
What a
That's fair.
trip.
Jenesy.
That's cool too. It's like a story that plays backwards.
It is.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Drop that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Yeah. Jenesy,
Oh my
what is your PG version of your first date story?
So I was racking my brain because it's not necessarily that they aren't family friendly. I think what I'm struggling with is like I didn't date much when I was younger.
Oh, sure.
So when I dated, I was an adult. So all of my dating stories are like adult dating stories that aren't fun. Like somebody fucked up, and in a lot of cases, we both were doing unhealthy things, and that's not really like a fun bad first date story. You know what I mean? Like there are fun bad first date stories, and they're just bad first date stories.
Sure.
I have a lot of bad red flag, Jenesy. Why did you call them back? Date stories.
Sure.
But I actually have one that I've been thinking about a lot lately, because it was before I knew I was gay. And
Love that
I
for you.
realized,
Okay.
yeah, I realized in like the last 2 years ish that my best friend in middle school, I think we were dating. Like and so
I love how you're unsure.
I love that.
Well, no,
much.
I think I vaguely remember this story about
You
your
and
best friend
I-
because I think you mentioned that before.
I mentioned it on your show on Let's Talk.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, because we were talking about Taylor Swift, and whenever we're talking about closets, and Taylor Swift just comes up. So
Okay.
So-
Anyways.
My best friend in middle school, I am in the era of people who it was like, oh yeah, girlfriends kiss, like it's practice, and like that just, it was normal.
I mean, homies kiss the homies goodnight. So
It was normal.
We do. Yeah, we definitely do.
I think that might be gay,
Facts.
just to let you know,
Nah.
just so
No.
you're aware, because
No.
we didn't think it was gay, and it was. It's gay.
Yeah, I mean,
So, and that's fine.
There's an argument to be made. You know what I mean?
I mean, well, that also I want to clarify. I do believe in platonic kissing now.
course,
Like that's
of course,
becoming
of course.
a thing now. So,
Sure.
not to shatter your world. You can totally kiss your homies. Good for you. I'm happy for you.
There you go.
But this was not a
forehead
kissing
kisses.
the homies type of thing. Like, I mean, we made out like every chance we got. Like anytime doors were fucking closed.
Jenesy's like, it was not
on
like
top
that. Is
of each
waiting.
other. Like it was not casual. Like honestly.
Oh no.
Honestly, it was
Oh
kind
no.
of a lot.
Okay.
But like no one could get pregnant. It was fine. So like anyway.
you're right. You're right about that.
You're right.
So-
That is technically
Anyway.
correct. You're not wrong.
I have been thinking about her mom used to take us out to this like jazz bar thing that would have like live jazz nights and there would be dancing and it was so fun and we'd get all dressed up. And there was one night, which I guess technically it wouldn't be our first date, but I don't know I don't know what was happening. I really think we went to like a dance together and I just didn't know. Like
hold on. Do you think did she know?
so
Do you
that's
think
what
she might have known?
And so for the longest time, I was so mad at her because I thought that she dumped me as her friend for like no reason. And she was like getting like what had happened actually is she got jealous of me. And like there was also like a communication issue, which in a relationship is a totally valid thing. And also, I mean, friendships are relationships, but it was like the thing, it didn't really make sense to like dump our whole friendship. Also, we were 13. So like, it's whatever it's fine.
It's
Sure.
Maybe
Maybe dramatic things were said and made. I don't know. But I like literally, guys, I mean, I'm a Cancer. So like for years, I've just been like torn up. Being like, why did this bitch dump me as her friend? And I was so angry. And then like 2 years ago, I was like, oh my God, what if, like, I didn't know. And like, I experienced heartbreak. That was the first heartbreak that I experienced because like, while I didn't realize like the full extent of my feelings, like I felt them so hard when we broke up. And I had a moment like 2 years ago where I was like, what if she knew? Like, what if she knew that we were dating? Like, and she saw it in a different way. And she just thought we weren't talking about it because gay girls don't talk about it, But I didn't know we were gay. And anyway, it was like gay panic tenfold. And it was just a whole thing. And so I remember this one time we went out dancing. And I saw this cute guy because I'm, pan. And I was like, oh my gosh, this cute. And like, he was at all the homeschool events with us. So like, we saw him all over the place. And she got very jealous and like upset that I was like talking to this cute guy. And then she didn't talk to me the whole way home. And it made me really sad. And I didn't understand why we were fighting. And now I feel so bad because I was being a shitty girlfriend because I didn't know we were dating.
Okay. In your defense, though, actually, two things I
You
have for you.
can't really be a shitty girlfriend if you didn't know you were
That's
one.
fair.
Right.
That's
yeah,
fair.
I was gonna say because two things. First off, you said what if, and I almost cracked up because you said what if, and I immediately was like, ponder the question. It came to mind, and I was like, damn, Jeffrey Wright is out here just narrating Jenesy's life.
End this.
And ponder the question, what if? And then it just slow
What if she
zooms
knew?
to Jenesy holding hands with her best friend, and the best friend's like glowing, and Jenesy's like, oh, with my friend. And now,
Honestly?
you were 13 and you didn't know you were dating. So like,
Honestly, in hindsight, like, we were adorable. We were, whether we were best friends or dating, whatever it was, we were like 110% adorable. And I wish we had handled it better because all of our feelings were hurt. And I feel like that was just a big communication mishap that didn't need to happen. Yes,
Sure.
Sandra.
Question. Is there any possibility, just looking
that she's
for
not
closure,
gay?
Is there any possibility that you can reach out to this individual and
I have actually tried.
maybe find some closure?
I have tried finding her a bit, especially because like if she's out now, that would be such a neat thing for us to like chat about, and I actually like could see a world in which we're like good friends, but like, or at least like acquaintances or whatever. Like I could see that playing out. And if she's not out, then that might be a little awkward for her. Like this chick that she totally made out with and did all sorts of wild stuff with in middle school is now marrying a woman, you know?
Yeah,
If she hasn't had gay panic yet, I might
gay panic.
Congrats.
Gay
throw her
panic.
down.
Yeah. That's a phrase. Gay panic. Yeah.
But
that's fair.
I can't find her, and I know her. I knew her name, like her legal name, but she went by a different name. Sure. And I've tried to like find her by all of the names, and I think that she might have just changed it to something completely different because she hated her legal name. But I'm glad that she did that if she did, because all of her names were stripper names. It wasn't a good look. And she knew that because we were 13. And so she, like, when she introduced herself to people, one of the first conversations we had was like, yeah, I know they're stripper names, but it's fine. And I was like,
hi, I'm Candy.
Waterfall. Her name was Waterfall. Jesus Christ.
By Rain. She went by Rain, and that was better than her legal name.
Yeah, we were.
It's spelled REIGN.
Oh my God! You can get Rain energy drink right now for $2.99 at 7-Eleven. That's I hope you don't hold yourself hold it against yourself for that, because that's.
It's something I've been thinking about. I don't really hold it against myself. There are definitely things I do, but like that isn't something that I.
Yeah, I don't want that to be the one. I don't want that to be everything else. Sure, that's like.
That's more something that like you know how sometimes your heart aches for your younger self. Not that like I like necessarily think she did anything wrong, but like I just feel so sad for that younger me and that younger Rain. Like I feel so bad for them because they did not have the tools to understand their situation, and there was just so much pain. And like as an adult, it makes me so sad because the little babies didn't know what was going on.
I kind of would argue that all four of us maybe didn't know what the fuck we were doing at 13.
I didn't know what the fuck I was doing until about a year ago. So,
I mean, I've openly admitted that, like, dude, I would beat the shit out of teenage me, dog. Like, I would fuck him
bully
up.
The shit out of fucking 13. I mean, put the
like,
fucking Yu-Gi-Oh
like 13-year-old me was a punk ass. Like, but the thing is like. I have we've all matured so much since then. Like you literally like that. It's like it's
as his voice squeaks.
As I speak, right? Exactly. But like, don't beat yourself up over like some shit you did when you were 13.
I wouldn't say I'm beating myself up. It really is just like kind of having like I don't know, feelings for that.
You're being compassionate.
You're being compassionate.
Yeah.
I get it.
Compassion. Yeah. I got over the point where I was like a little bit upset at us for not figuring out our shit younger, but that's fine. That's fair.
You'll get through it. I think I hope the day comes that you tell us like, hey, like guess what? I got a hold of them, and then you'll give us that update. We're gonna be very excited to get that update from you. It's gonna be fun, good old.
I think that would be very cool. Also, though, there was I might not want to reach out to her because there was definitely a situation where we kind of vandalized her yard at one of my birthday parties one year, which everyone should have realized that I was in love with this chick. What was happening? Like my mom took.
Joke's on you. What if she's been like keeping tabs on you and knows about your lingerie party? If she comes and vandalizes your lingerie shower, Garrick's there, all lingerie'd up. She kicks down the door, is like, "What's up, bitches?" And Garrick's like, "Listen, you're supposed to be more mature than that."
Stop.
We're grown. Okay.
We love you, Garrick.
I hate all of you.
I know you do. Garrick's gonna quit, dog. I told you.
So now we're getting invoices in the mail.
Yeah, now we are.
He's gonna one of you motherfuckers.
He's gonna come to all of our events with random invoices.
He's sending us We have to pay his grievance package.
So this is my proposition for my good Kraken grievance package. Yeah, you have to let me come to your Christmas dinner, and I want your mother's birthday party to be in Utah. That's what it is. That's the first step, guys. Let's move on to our second listener question before this gets real bad. let's just curve on out of here because I can feel myself coming up with more ideas and I don't want to do that. So guys, we have two options as per usual. We have the little things or the many-faced man. Which one would you like to hear about?
What?
As the other Asian in the room here, in this metaphorical room that we're all sitting in together.
Yeah.
Garrick, would you like to explain to Jenesy what's going on? Because it
Yeah,
feels like Jenesy
please
is...
fucking do, because I'm scared.
Okay, you should.
What
be,
do you mean
you
the
should
little
be a little
things?
worried. Okay, so look, Ernell has just given us two options. They are both for different listener questions.
Oh,
The catch. There's a whole. Wait. There's a very
there's more
catch to this. So Ernell, if you could real quickly give us the two options one more time.
The little things or the many-faced man.
The chances, so this is the catch, Jenesy. The chances of those two statements having any fucking thing to do with the actual questions is 0.0001%.
yeah, I figured that.
It has nothing to do with the
Jenesy's about to send me her invoice next. God damn it.
You all don't pay me enough.
Yeah, sure.
I just don't like the way you say the little things. That makes me nervous.
I really just love that Garrick is out here being our like suburban soccer dad. Like,
listen, if we didn't have Garrick here to keep our shit together, because Devin's halfway.
Lingerie Shower fiasco.
Yeah. Devin's like sometimes he's on top of it, other times he's in on the shits. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he's all the way there. Xander's just sort of like sitting on the edge of the box watching inside. You know what I'm saying? And he's the perfect sort of like
he's definitely
middle ground,
like popcorn Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes he gives a little feedback. He's like, hey, no, and then just continues with his popcorn, and then we have Jenesy, our official Good Kraken mom, who's here to make sure that we do whatever we want with no judgment, but also make sure that we're held accountable for as such. Very poorly.
I also take the Good Kraken Dory.
Yes. Of course.
I'm the distractible gay.
How are you, Jenesy? The little things or the many-faced man?
Little things. Because of the One Direction song, in case you were wondering.
Oh, of course. Garrick, the little things or the many-faced man?
I'm gonna go with the many-faced man.
Okay, Xander.
I'm gonna go with the many-faced man as well because I remember that being I think that was my choice last week.
Oh, it was, wasn't it? Well, I have to be the one to either get us into a tie and we don't have Devin to flip a coin, or
I had a quarter.
I can.
What happened to my fucking quarter?
You have a quarter?
Mom.
I have a bottle
Mom,
cap.
where's my quarter?
I have a bottle cap. Does that count? I can do
I have a button.
I can flip a shoe.
I'm not looking for.
Yeah,
I can flip this old phone.
No, let's not. Let's not do that. Here, we're a mess. This is what the Good Kraken. This is what Good Kraken has.
Wait, this is assuming that you're gonna pick the little thing.
Are you even gonna do a tie?
Honestly,
I mean,
he is just to fuck with us. He is.
Okay, how about this? I have a predator patch. Okay, predator patch. Okay, what we can do is flip it. Okay, face up is little things, and face down, sticky part, is many-faced man. Let's do that.
Or
Oh.
What the actual?
What is happening?
I'm gonna feed my dog.
You can't
because she's-
magic trick us to a choice. How does that help us at all in this situation?
Okay. Pick a card. Any card.
Okay. Xander, how are we gonna do this? Right? How are we gonna do this? Okay.
So basically, I was just gonna pick a random card. So these cards are red and white. So basically, we associate a color to one of the choices, or both.
Okay.
one
We
of
can
the
do that.
colors
We can
to
definitely
choices.
do that. We can definitely do that.
Yeah.
Now the question is how are we going to tell you which card we're picking? Because it's just
No. So I'm just gonna pick a random card.
Okay.
Out of this deck. I just shuffled it.
okay.
And everything.
All right.
That's fair.
So
All right, you
instead
shuffle
of that, whatever the fuck you're doing, I got a coin.
Bet. Okay, Jenesy.
That's better.
Heads.
It's the only one I could find is easily is Cuban, so it doesn't have heads and tails.
I was gonna fucking lose it if you said, well, it's
What?
actually a double heads.
No.
So what does it have?
It has the image of a building, and it has the Cuban seal. So
Building little things seal the many-faced man. Jenesy, could you please do us the honors of flipping it and then showing us the result? I love this show so much. It's the seal. Hold on. Okay, you said it's the seal.
The many face man.
All in favor, say aye. Oh my god.
next time.
FlyJettFly writes in just like you can to patreon.com/Good Kraken Show. And Jet says, do you consider yourselves introverts or extroverts? Does that impact your life at all? I know it does for me. Great.
I mean, I'm happy to go first on this one. If
Sure.
nobody else is locked and loaded, this is really easy for me, actually. I'm an introvert. Like, I'm 100% an introverted person. The thing is, though, is like, I would say I'm like an introvert with like extrovert personality traits. Because if you get to know me, I talk a lot.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the circle, I will talk to you about just about everything. But if I am given the option to like interact with other human beings or stay home and do nothing, I will almost always choose something like stay home and do nothing. Like, and I love people, but like I'm also like I am the kind of person that will go to a social outing and like you can immediately tell when when my social battery has been drained. Like I'm just done. Like I'm done being there. I don't want to participate anymore. I start to shut down. Like, but I personally I have a lot of anxiety. I'm like that guy who like when it comes like I have like such introverted tendencies that like if I go to a restaurant and order food and they fuck up my order, I will just eat the fuck up order because I don't want to inconvenience somebody, even though I know I'm in the right to say something. Or like if like my wife like dogs me on it all the time because like we'll go out and like I'll ask for like a dipping sauce or something, and she will notice like she'll notice and say that they didn't bring it to me, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. It's like don't like, and then like she'll just do it for me.
See,
And I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
I would
Same.
do that for my wife, but I wouldn't do that for me. I would do it politely, but I would do that for my wife, but I wouldn't for myself.
Yeah, see, and the same thing is like that's the thing is like I've also done stuff like when my wife was like, but I will never do it for myself. But like I just like that's how I treat like my whole life almost. Like I really love getting to know people and I love making friends and I love learning about people, but like I have like a firm limit on like the amount of social interaction I can take before my anxiety starts to like outweigh my ability to like have fun.
Yeah. Sure.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Because I also have already answered. So I think it's important to clarify that for those of you at home listening who don't know, introverts versus extroverts is how you like process things. So being an introvert doesn't necessarily mean that you're not social, but it means that you process like after engaging with people, you process internally. Like you have to have time to like recuperate alone. Whereas being an extrovert, you get energized and like recuperate by being around other people is the idea.
Yeah, exactly. Like, as an extrovert, you're like energized by people. Introvert, you're drained by people and need time to recharge alone.
And both of these things are on a spectrum. They are not steps. So it is a sliding scale. You are not just an extrovert, and that means you are that thing. There
you
are
don't
things
ever
in
need
between.
time alone.
Yeah, and that scale will slide per individual too. Like I've definitely become more of an extrovert as I've like become an adult. Like I used to be like hard introvert and wouldn't socialize willingly at all.
That's funny, and I'll get into it in a bit, but I'm like the literal opposite. But I don't want to take Jenesy's spot, so go on, Jenesy.
I used to hardcore identify as an extrovert, but honestly now, like having other like skills and understandings, I think I was just anxiously attached and needed to be around other people to not feel like garbage. So there's stuff there. Now I identify as like an ambivert, which is a pretty like distinct like mix of the two. So I like will get energized by like having conversations with people. I get super hyped when we're on calls or when I record Let's Get Bitchin', but then at the same time that drains the shit out of me, and I need to go like sometimes I'll sit in the closet or I'll sit in the bathroom because I just need to be in like a small space that doesn't have any like stimulation.
Sure.
Or I'll put headphones in and like lay over, but because I live with my partner and so we only have one space. If you're wondering why I hide in my closet, it's not because I'm gay. So
Nice. Yeah. Good job. You got Xander. Good job. He loves a good dad joke.
That was like a yeah, it was like a step up from a dad joke.
Yeah, perfect. Yep.
Thanks. I am your gay dad.
There you go.
Yeah, but like I definitely was the opposite as you. Like when I was younger, I was just totally extroverted, and like now, like there was a distinct time, like in grad school, I think is where it really hit. I was like, no, I need to have time to myself to deal with all the shit I'm dealing with. So.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I guess I'll go next since I kind of explained something and don't want to leave people on the tail end of that. So
I'll take your tail end.
When I was very, very young, I was very introverted, mostly because I got picked on a lot when I was younger. And then when I hit a certain age, I started getting involved in like very like not okay stuff with friends. And then I got to high school and I stopped living that life entirely. But through high school up through college and into my band guy years and throughout my band guy years, I was definitely the dude, as one could say.
The point man.
Yeah, I mean, like I took a lot of pride in being the front man of the band that a lot of people know, and Garrett can attest to that. Like a lot of people knew me. I was making relationships and like talking to a lot of people. I mean, like even in high school, like I was captain of the fucking football team. Like I was playing every sport I could. I was making a lot of friends. Like I was trying to like be somebody by making connections. I spent every single day with my two best friends, Travis and Dayton, every single day through high school. Like, I was hardly ever alone. If I wasn't hanging out with them, I was hanging out with my siblings. And throughout high school, throughout college, hung out with my friends a lot. After that, I was dating, like, partners that I was with and doing the band thing. I was around my band all the fucking time. All the time we were together. And then I stopped doing music, and I took a couple years off from doing music entirely. I had done a very just shithead fucking thing back in the day that caught me a lot of heat. Was not fucking proud of it. And I kind of just let myself sort of like reflect on what the fuck was going on. And in the process of kind of stepping back for a year and a half, 2 years, and kind of just like focusing on getting my fucking life together, because I was like, dog, I'm like, I'm not doing too hot. I gotta get my shit fucking together. I kind of like fell into this weird life switch where I started realizing that I actually enjoy spending time with myself and like having silence and having peace. And the older I get, the more I'm wanting that in my life. And I was kind of like, I was talking to actually Garrick and our homeboy Morbid the other night. Morbid, we love you, dude. I was talking to them the other night and sort of like ranting a little bit. I apologize for putting that on you, Garrick. It might have been my bad. I was sort of rambling a little bit the other night.
Oh, dude, I honestly, it was kind of funny that like that even came up at all, because I had been feeling like this.
Yeah,
and dude, I was just like, oh my god, somebody else said.
Yeah. No, so I'm at a weird point in my life where I'm constantly around people or making decisions, or I'm working, or I'm doing something for my band, or I'm doing something for GK, or I'm doing something for my mom, or I'm doing something for the English guy that I also caretake for. I'm doing something for my daughter. I'm doing something for my daughter's mom. I'm doing something for my partner. I'm doing something for everybody else. And I maybe get 4 hours a week where I get to just focus on me. And those 4 hours are so cherished for me because the rest of my life feels extroverted when I don't want it to be. Like, I get such bad decision fatigue by the end of the day every day because I don't ever really get a weekend. I never really get a break. And like, I was explaining to Garrick and Morbid the other night that like I thrive in that environment because that's kind of just like what my life has been for a really long time. But like, because of such, it's really hard for me to like get out of the house and do things. Like, I rarely go kick it with friends. I rarely go out and do stuff. I rarely, like, unless it's work, I'm not like out here crawling to go to fucking Buffalo Wild Wings with my homies. You know what I mean? Now, granted, a lot of that is because I don't really have friends besides you guys in GK. So it's like, I don't really have like people that I kick it with in person. But like when I did, you know,
me neither.
yeah. But when I did relatively like, you know, just a while ago, it still was rarely. I was like, I don't want to go out. I want to stay at home. I want to chill. I want to play a video game. I want to watch a movie. I want to hang out with you guys on Discord or some shit like that. Like, going out and doing things has been just such a not important part of my life. Unless it's like grocery shopping with my daughter. Or like doing something with like a family member, like going out and like grabbing food and coming back home or something like that. Like there's just something in me that's like just grown to like not really enjoy going out and doing things anymore. And it's like I hit 30 and I was kind of like, I don't want to fucking do that. Like I only have so much energy and I don't want to expend it on people I don't give a fuck about. You know what I mean? Like I love my friends. I love the people that I love. I love the people that I care about. But they're all like, my friends that I have in person are always like, yeah, dude, let's go have a drink sometime. And I'm like, that doesn't sound fun to me. Going and getting a drink does not sound fun to me. Like, there's nothing about that sounds appealing. And like, and I had to kind of explain that to Devin too, where like, he was like, yeah, dude, we should go and like hit like Sierra's bar sometime soon or something like that. Or like, let's go get food. And I had to tell him, is like, I would love to do that, but like, we're going to have to do it when I'm like in a zone that I can do that. Because like, honestly, I don't just like going and just, I'm not a what's it called? The person, like, I'm not a person who does like
social
sporadic
butterfly.
Well, I mean, like, I am, because I do have like I'm a host for a fucking podcast, right? So it's like I obviously like I have you know, things about my personality that are out there and outgoing and stuff like that, but I'm not the impulsive decision maker anymore. I'm not like, let's go to the beach at 4 in the afternoon and just drive there and drive back after we touch water with our toes. Like, that's not me. That's not fucking me, dude. Like, I can't.
So,
go ahead.
What I hear you're trying to say is your idea of a nice vacation. You're the person that goes on vacation, and now you're that person that goes on vacation now, and you're like, I'm okay with just staying in the hotel room, and just seeing whatever shitty cable is on, and dude. Like just letting it play, ordering some food, and just doing just nothing, just vibe,
just pretend, because that's what me and Aaron do when we do get to see each other. We make plans for us to get together and just hustle into like a hotel or an Airbnb or something and just lock ourselves out of the world for 4 days. Like, we just like pretend that the world doesn't exist. We watch a bunch of movies, we eat shitty food, and we just invest time into each other. And that's like how I like the dynamic of my relationship with Aaron. And it's beautiful. It's worked wonders for us. Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other in almost a year. But you know, we're hopefully getting that figured out soon. But short of like going to Hawaii, like, I have no desire to like go on a road trip. You know what I mean? I have no desire to like spontaneously go to fucking Disney World. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to go to Disneyland. I would really love to do that. I'm going to need 6 months of planning before I do.
Also call me, because I'll help plan your trip. I'll cut your planning time in half.
I love you so much. Thank you. No. I don't want the planning time cut in half. I need the planning time. That's what I need.
Well, no, I have so much information, not about Disney World, but about Disneyland built into me that like I could honestly plan like a high key Disney trip in like a few days. And we
do need to take a GK Disneyland trip with all of us.
We do.
I feel like,
dude, me and Storm go to Disneyland like every year since the pandemic started. Was like the first couple years we had.
Get fucked, dude. That sounds like so much fun going with you guys.
I don't even bring my wife, dog. It's literally just me and Storm.
Your second wife.
You bring your second wife.
Yeah, exactly. Dude,
I
think a Disneyland trip would be really fun. I would absolutely be down for that. But that's because like I've grown so close to you guys. Like
maybe like TwitchCon.
It's also
we're getting there, baby. Like just like the idea of like spending time with you guys is fine because I love you guys dearly. Like, you guys are like close to me now. Like, I trust you guys, but I don't trust a lot of other people in my life. And it's like the idea of like going to a bar with them. And I don't know if I'm a little bit jaded because of my like some people that I know that are just have not been very good to me, and I've had very poor experiences going out with them and doing things with them. I don't know if I'm maybe jaded because of that, but like, dude, I just don't have it in me. I don't have it in me anymore. I'd rather just be a dad. I'd rather be a dad and enjoy doing podcast stuff with you guys and playing video games and seeing movies with Jenesy, you know, once every few weeks. Like, I'm fine with that stuff because at least like in a movie theater, we can just get popcorn and we just sit in our 4 seats with me, Jenesy, Naomi, and Devin, and we just like cuddle up.
Vibe.
Like, we just vibe. We lean back in our chairs, and me and Jenesy are like, oh my god, look at that fucking stupid movie. You see a fucking stupid movie?
I hold Naomi's hand the whole time, but Ernell and I like are almost like 90% of any movie we watched are leaned over to each other.
We're like leaned over, like we're ready at any given moment to give commentary. Like at any given moment, just like whispers to like, oh my god, you fucking see how stupid she looks, and Jenesy will laugh, and I'll fucking laugh. Like, but what was the other? Oh my god, it was during Uncharted. So like during Uncharted, there's a scene where Nate Drake
is talking to his fucking brother.
I didn't hear the part where he said brother.
I didn't either. I didn't hear him say brother either, Nell. But I could see their fucking body language and their age difference, and I didn't think that was okay.
I thought they were just friends, and they had a moment, and I whispered in Jenesy's ear, I was like, gay? And she laughed and was like, they're brothers. And I was like, oh. and she laughed so hard because I was like, oh, this is cute.
Dying. I don't know what happened in the rest of that scene because we were dying. But yeah, and I love it too because I'm like normally the first person to hop on a gay train, you know, like
I beat you to the punch. I beat you to the punch.
I don't even have to touch, and I'm like, gay. But yeah,
I love it.
me.
I love it. Anyways,
You beat me.
yeah. No, I've grown out of the idea of wanting to hang out with friends. It's not me anymore. I want to pass it off to Xander. Jenesy, do you want to add on just really quick before we move to Xander
I just
here?
think, like, on that, like, I think that too is like, it's hanging with the right friends is different. You know what I mean? Like, I call my sister and I like walk over to her house and we just lay on her couch and snuggle and watch kids movies with my nephew, or like after he goes to bed, we watch kids movies and The Bachelor. So it's like it's just a different vibe. Like, I hang out with people more often, but like I don't go out ever. Except for to the movies. That's my going out.
Yeah.
Is like
Yeah.
that's me pulling up. But yeah, I'm all about like cuddle nights and with my friends. That's my idea of hanging out with people.
I'll smooch you guys good night. Xander, go ahead.
Yes.
Are you introverted or extroverted? What's your ordeal?
Well, I think that my demeanor, this whole entire exchange, kind of solidifies my place as an introvert. I feel like.
Sure.
No, I would call myself a chameleon because I kind of just do whatever I see fit for the.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
It's Xander. It's Xander.
But no, yeah, because there have been many times where I'm like looking at the situation at hand and I'm just like, there's no way I'm gonna get by just not doing anything. So I kind of like when I was in California for A school, I didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
And I like that's kind of like the place where like in A school you have to meet people because the people that you meet, they're gonna help you figure shit out there, and you got to figure it out. So I was just like, I'm just gonna become a total social butterfly in this situation. And it didn't work out entirely in my favor because it's a little too much money out there. But I made a lot of good friends and stuff like that. So that was cool. But also my social battery that does still exist. And there were a lot of times where I was just like, I just want to stay in, not do a damn thing. But sometimes, even when the social battery is depleted, if the situation calls for it, I'm just like, all right, put on the fucking mask. Let's fucking go. But ultimately, I would rather just sit home and think about things.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's just because like all of us have found a very like approachable taste for like simplicity. I mean, like all of us have. Jenesy, you're about to get married. Xander and Garrick, you're married. I'm a dad. That's my attachment to having something simple. Like it's. I feel like all of us had gotten that one taste. Where we're like, yeah, that's the stuff. Like we're fine with cuddling up on the couch and like having that be our Friday nights now. You know what I mean? Because that sounds lit to me. I love Friday nights of just chilling. And
that is our date night. Like date night.
There you go.
Very rare do we actually go out to a restaurant. Like every now and then we get that bug. Like, oh yeah, we want to get dressed up and go to a restaurant and get some good food. And that's like maybe once every 6 months.
Right.
But like ultimately it's just like, all right, what are we watching? Oh, Reacher on Amazon Prime. Bet.
Good show.
Let's go.
Good show.
It is good.
Very good show.
I'm fucking loving it.
Did you
Not yet.
Oh, dude, it's so
we
good. It's so much
we
fun.
got like three or four episodes in after the last two date nights. So we're just kind of we like to make them last because there's sometimes we'll pick a show and we'll just binge watch the whole thing and in 2 date nights and we're just like, fuck, what are we gonna watch next week?
Yeah. God, he's so fine. Anyways, continue. You beautiful ass man. Yeah. Yeah.
Question: do you recycle?
That's a good scene. Yeah, dude. I don't know. Like I feel like it makes sense to me. It makes sense to me because it is interesting too because
Sorry.
What just
I
happened?
wasn't looking at my phone and getting a notification about something I didn't know was happening today. Go ahead, continue.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
It's interesting because I can almost promise Devin's the same way. and I can almost promise that Raven's the same way. And it's interesting that the 6 of us have like found each other in that weird way of like we're each other's people, because all of us just sort of have that understanding of like each other's brain length of like I feel like we found each other and we're as good of friends as we are, because we all just understand that like that like this is way better than what's outside of my window right now.
100%.
Like,
dog.
doing this is so much better than what the fuck is sitting out there right now when I'm looking
Like,
at
ultimately, I think
on Twitter right now. You know, like it's so much better than coming to terms with it.
I think the official GK get together is probably just gonna end up being us in one room playing Mario Kart.
We're
Honestly,
like I can see us going to TwitchCon, doing our thing at TwitchCon for like 2-3 hours, tossing out cards, meeting people, you know, spreading the word, getting people to know who we are. And then we go get food. We enjoy some food. And then we all go and like get an Airbnb and just watch fucking movies for the rest of the night. Like, and just chill.
It would just be Marvel movies too. We'd all just be watching.
Oh,
Yeah.
it totally
In
fucking would.
chronological order.
Yeah, starting with Iron Man. He built this in a cave.
Like, I'm talking. We start with Thor: The Dark World.
World.
We start with Thor: The Dark World. Pause it. Go to Thor.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one.
Just let, like the flip book play and then skip it.
That's it. That's the one. That's the one. I love you guys so much. I really do. Like this show really is something I fucking look forward to every week. Getting to see you guys is something that I look forward to every day. I genuinely enjoy this, and I'm glad that like we all share the same like understanding of like life sucks. I know. She left me roses by the stairs.
Have each other.
Yeah.
I don't understand that reference.
Surprises let me know she
Surprise!
cares.
Let me know she cares.
Say it ain't so, I will not
I will
go.
not go.
Turn the lights off. The Shipwreck show.
I got it.
We're
now.
once
I
a
got it
week,
now.
every week, 4 of the Brethren Court gather together to discuss anything and everything the 7 Seas has thrown our way. If you're riding this wave, you can head on over to patreon.com/Good Show, where you can submit questions and topics, get exclusive post-show content, and have early access to episodes before they go live on podcasts and video services, where you can watch me do just wonderful segues like that. But you can also support us by following or subscribing to Good Kraken over at twitch.tv/Good Kraken Show, or by subscribing to our YouTube channel by clicking the link in the details and description section below in order to get updates when new episodes go live everywhere. Until next time, my friends, be good to each other.
My face hurts.